am spending today getting ready for my work trip, which I leave for tomorrow, and I'm only going to be gone for the work week. So not a huge extended amount of time, but we are flying on a budget airline where you have to pay a fee if you want to check baggage. So I've decided to go the carry-on route, and I have one large duffel bag that's going to house my clothes, shoes, things like that. And instead of a purse, for my personal item, I'm bringing a laptop/camera bag. And I do need my laptop for this trip, but I don't need my camera. So the compartment where I normally store my camera gear, I'm going to be able to house my toiletries, wallet, purse items, as well as some snacks. So today's video is going to be two parts. First, I'm going to show you my liquids bag. Since I am doing carry-on only, I'm going to have to deal with taking liquids through security. So I'm going to show you what's in here, as well as some healthy snacks I'm bringing with me. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by showing you my camera laptop bag. This is the personal bag that I'm taking on my trip with me, and this is actually my everyday work bag, and I bought it because it has a padded area for my laptop as well as a place for all my camera gear. And it is a camera bag from the brand Kelly Moore, and it's one that Kelly Moore did in collaboration with the girls from A Beautiful Mess, which is one of the first blogs I ever started reading, and it's one that I still read today. And so I loved this bag. It came in two other colors, but this one I felt just would go with everything since I am carrying it to work every day. So when you pull back the flap, it has this front compartment which works out really nicely for a purse. It has an area to keep different cards that you might need, as well as a slot for your cell phone, and then it's thick enough that you can put any kind of, coin purse or any other purse type items. And then in this main section, it has an area where my laptop is going to go. I actually have to use my laptop to film, so that's why it's not in here right this second. So my laptop will go right back here because I will need my laptop during the week. And in this front little area, it does have just the perfect place to fit my tablet, which I have loaded down with episodes of Doctor Who and a lot of books, so hopefully I'll have some time to read while traveling and then while I'm there. So this middle compartment, which is padded, that is where normally my camera gear goes, but right now I have my liquid toiletry bag, as well as this little pouch, which just is storing some additional things I need for the trip. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the toiletry bag and we'll start with that. In order to take liquids on the plane, every single bottle you bring has to be 3.4 ounces or less, and all the bottles have to fit into 1 quart size clear plastic zip top bag, and you can only have 1 bag per person. I could have used a Ziploc bag, but I thought this one was sturdier, so it was gonna be more durable, and I liked how it was almost square on the side so you can fit more into it. And I have pretty much filled this to capacity, and I just wanted to be safe and get everything that was a liquid, gel, aerosol into this bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what's inside. For makeup, I'm bringing the CoverGirl Super Thick Lash Mascara, which is the mascara I've been using and liking lately. I'm also bringing the Benefit Give Me Brow, which is a kind of fibrous brow gel that's really good for just darkening my brows and making them look a little bit thicker, and I have that in shade light medium. My current favorite lip moisturizer is the Bite Agave Lip Mask, and I use this in the evenings, overnight, to just really hydrate my lips. And then I'm not bringing any lip gloss, so I'm bringing lipstick. And sometimes I like to use this lip mask alongside a lipstick, almost to create my own gloss, which I really like. And then for eyeliner, I'm bringing the Physicians Formula Eye Booster in the shade Ultra Black. And then a new product, which I've only used a couple times, but is also from Physicians Formula. This is from their Nude Wear line, and this is just a brightening concealer, so it has a little click-up mechanism and a brush tip applicator. I'll also be using 3 RMS products on my trip. This right here is the RMS Uncover Up, which is a concealing product. I have that in the lightest shade. Over here is their lip to cheek tint in the shade Modest. So it's a great product that can be used on both the cheeks and the lips, and it's a beautiful shade. And then last is the Living Luminizer, which is my current favorite highlighting product. So that I could bring some of my favorite products with me, I bought some of these little plastic containers from Target, and they are all under the 3.4 ounce limit. And then after I filled them up, I put a little bit of saran wrap around the top and then screwed on the lids. And I'm not sure if that's gonna do anything, but I saw that on Pinterest as a way to help avoid spills or leaks. So I'm gonna try that and hopefully it'll work. So in these two right here, I have my shampoo and conditioner, and currently I'm using the Acure Moroccan Argan Stem Cell plus Argan Oil. So that's the shampoo and conditioner right there. Another Acure product that I love is the body lotion, and this is the Cocoa Butter plus CoQ10 Ultra Hydrating Body Lotion. For SPF, I'm bringing the Paula's Choice Hydrolite Shine Free Daily Mineral Complex, and that is an SPF of 30. And then in these two little jars, let me see, this one is coconut oil for shaving, makeup removal, things like that. And then in this one, I have the Pie Camilla and Rose Gentle Hydrating Cleanser. Another thing I like to do is reuse travel or sample bottles. As an example, this was Scope, but now it is filled with the Desert Essence Natural Tea Tree Oil Whitening Plus mouthwash. This was the One Love Organics Love Springs Eternal Oil. I used that up and then rinsed this out, and now it is filled with the Pie Rosehip Oil, which I would not want to be without. And then this was the Josie Maran Argan Cleansing Oil, and I got that in my stocking for Christmas. And now it is storing the Elizabeth Den for One Love Organics Vitamin B Enzyme Cleansing Oil, which I use to remove my makeup in the evening. And then this product was the Gardenia Body Serum from One Love Organics. I absolutely loved this sample, and you can't actually buy this yet. I think it's coming out in the summer, but I will definitely be repurchasing. So I used that up and then thoroughly washed this out, and now I'm using that to store the vitamin D moisture mist. The only thing is that the spray on this is not as fine as the actual moisture mist bottle, so I have to hold this out as far as my arm will let me so I don't get too much product on my face. For toothpaste, I'm bringing the Weleda Salt Toothpaste, and then for my hair oil, I'm bringing a deluxe sample size of the Josie Maran Argan Oil Hair Serum. I did have to buy a couple things specifically for this trip. For my hair, I really need a volumizing product as well as a hairspray just to help tame my bangs and help them from flopping in my face during the day. So I went to Ulta and I bought a travel size of the Redken Guts number 10, which is a volumizing foam, as well as a travel size of my favorite Kenra Volume Spray number 25, which is an amazing hairspray. The last thing I bought for the trip are these super cute to-go Wetherspoon 100% raw Manuka honey packets. And I thought this was such a great idea. The packages are very small and you just pop them open like this. And I've been using Manuka honey to cleanse my face in the morning, so I thought this was a fantastic idea. I can also use this if I need to make myself tea in my hotel room. So I have a few packets of that, and I am keeping them in a separate Ziploc bag so that if one happens to break open, I don't get honey on all my other products. It did by some miracle all fit, so that's gonna go back into my personal bag, and then I will pull this out when I'm going through security. As I mentioned, we're flying on an economy airline, so even though we're flying during lunch hours, there will be no food on the plane. So I decided to bring some snacks to tide me over, and then when we land, I can just have an early dinner. So in here, I have some different cut up fruit, and I asked my friend who retired after 25 years with an airline, and she said I would have no trouble bringing this food on a plane. If that is not the case, I will leave a note down below with my experience. But right here, I have some lemon slices, and I am planning on bringing my Aqua Zinger water bottle, which is the water bottle that I fill with fruit in the bottom. And I'm going to have that completely empty when I go through security. And once I get through and I'm sitting down waiting for my flight, I'll put the lemon slices in, and then I will fill the water bottle up with water. I also have some grapes and some cut up carrots. I did have a little bit of a fail. I went to the grocery store on Saturday and the mangoes looked amazing, so beautiful and ripe. And I decided that I wanted to make some mango fruit leather. But I don't think it was the recipe's fault. I think it was my user error. I don't think I got the puree completely smooth, so I think it was thinner around the edges. And then my oven didn't get as low in temperature as the recipe called for. So I think the mangoes started to cook a little bit. So it was still like the part that was edible was good, but a lot of it was a little bit too crispy. So instead, I just have some store-bought fruit leathers. This one is in summer strawberry, and then I have ripened raspberry, and those are both from Whole Foods. Over here, I have some of my favorite snacks to buy from Trader Joe's, and they are almonds rolled in a little bit of honey and cocoa powder and then rolled in sesame seeds, and they are so good. You could easily make them yourself, but when I'm at Trader Joe's, I usually will grab a bag of them. They are so good. I tried another recipe and this one turned out so good. It's from my friend Tessa, who has a YouTube channel called Handle the Heat, and it is a cooking channel, and she put up this recipe last week, and it's a no-bake recipe, so there is less of a chance for me to make any mistakes. These are really nutritious. They have peanut butter, old-fashioned oats, flaxseed, chocolate chunks, honey, and cinnamon, and I think the chia seeds were optional, and I went ahead and added the chia seeds. So Tessa's recommendation is to freeze these overnight so then when you're ready to eat them for lunch the next day, they will be perfect. They were so easy to make. You basically put all those ingredients into a large bowl, mix it together, let it refrigerate for a little bit, and then you're ready to form these bites. So Tessa has an entire video where she walks you through it. So if you're interested, I will have Tessa's video linked down below. I almost forgot to show you one last thing. This travel food container is so neat. So when you're done eating, it actually pops in on itself. So then it's much slimmer and stores a lot easier, which I thought was really cool. I really hope this video was helpful. I myself do not travel very often, especially by plane, and it can give me a little bit of stress and anxiety. And I have found that the best way for me to combat that is to just be organized. Make myself a checklist, lay everything out, make sure I'm following any rules that need to be abided by, and that helps me feel a lot better. So I am going to continue packing. I'm going to film one more video, and that'll go up next week, and I'll be showing you just a very simple travel makeup look as well as the outfit I plan on wearing on the plane tomorrow. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.